Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for December 25, 2025. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, in the Middle East, Turkey's ambitions to lead a regional order are facing significant challenges. Despite being a major player, Ankara's ability to achieve its goals remains uncertain due to various obstacles. Secondly, Pope Leo delivered his first Christmas sermon, highlighting the plight of Palestinians in Gaza and urging global leaders to prioritize peaceful resolutions and reconciliation. His message emphasized compassion, empathy, and hope for a more harmonious world. Lastly, in Bangladeshi politics, Tariq Rahman's return after 16 years in exile has set the stage for a highly contested election. As the son of former Prime Minister Khaleda Zia, Rahman's ability to unite his party and appeal to a broader segment of the population will be crucial in determining the outcome. These stories showcase the complexities of global politics and the importance of promoting peace, justice, and human dignity. We'll continue to provide in-depth analysis and updates on these developments as they unfold. And that's the way it is. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know what's right now. Firstly, we've been following developments in Honduras, where the country has undergone a significant shift in its political landscape after the rejection of progressive President Xiomara Castro's party. The new administration will face challenges such as violence and corruption, and we urge all parties to respect the democratic process. We're also monitoring the escalating tensions in Yemen, where the conflict between the Saudi-led coalition and Houthi rebels has raised concerns about regional stability. Mediation efforts are underway to have Emirati-backed separatists withdraw from two governorates they control, and we hope for a peaceful resolution to this conflict. Lastly, we've reported on several tragic incidents, including a devastating helicopter crash in Nigeria, a bomb explosion at a mosque in northeastern Maiduguri, and recent incidents of violence in the United States. However, we also bring you a hopeful story from Niger State, Nigeria, where kidnapped students and teachers have been released after being held captive for weeks. These stories highlight the complexities and challenges faced by countries around the world, from political shifts to conflicts and tragic incidents. At AIDailyPress, we're committed to bringing you balanced and unbiased reporting, focusing on the stories that matter most. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we explored the emerging trend of virtual reality being used to combat social isolation among older adults. Companies like Rendezvous and Mind Immersive are creating tailored VR experiences that stimulate the mind, evoke memories, and foster meaningful interactions. This technology has shown promising results in improving cognitive functions, enhancing memories, and even reducing symptoms of dementia. Next, we delved into the world of mining with Hycroft Mining, a company transitioning from gold to silver exploration. With impressive drill results and surging silver prices, investors are taking notice. However, we caution that this is a high-risk, high-reward opportunity, and long-term investors must carefully consider the company's operational and financing risks. Lastly, we touched on the story of India's burgeoning virtual reality market, but more notably, we also looked at the Indian stock market, specifically the upcoming IPOs and the impact of virtual reality on senior care. However, our main focus was on Hycroft Mining and virtual reality in senior care. As we wrap up tonight's podcast, remember to stay informed, do your own research, and make wise investment decisions. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we explored the wonders of the night sky on Christmas, delving into the astronomical significance of this special time of year. We discussed how the alignment of celestial bodies can evoke a sense of awe and curiosity about the universe. Secondly, we examined the investment landscape in the space industry, focusing on Starfighter Space and its unique operational capabilities from Kennedy Space Center. With the sector expected to more than double in valuation over the next decade, companies like Starfighter Space are positioning themselves for growth and innovation. Lastly, we analyzed Cathie Wood's latest trades, including her investments in Oklo, a startup revolutionizing nuclear energy with compact, fast reactors, and Archer Aviation, a company working on electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. These moves demonstrate Wood's enthusiasm for autonomy, innovative transportation solutions, and the future of energy. These stories represent just a glimpse into the exciting developments shaping our world. As we continue to explore the frontiers of space, energy, and technology, we invite you to join us on this journey of discovery. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. We're going to summarize the key points from our recent articles, focusing on the NFL playoff picture and the performances of several notable teams and players. Firstly, we've been closely following the developments in the NFL as the season hurtles towards its climax. The playoff picture is becoming increasingly clear, with quarterbacks facing immense pressure to perform. Notable performers like Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy, and Josh Allen are leading their teams towards potential playoff spots, while others such as Lamar Jackson and Jared Goff are dealing with setbacks due to injuries and coaching changes. We've also been keeping an eye on the emergence of dark horse contenders in both the AFC and NFC. The Jaguars' Trevor Lawrence and the Texans' C.J. Stroud are making significant impacts in the AFC, while in the NFC, the Eagles' Jalen Hurts and the 49ers' Brock Purdy are poised for deep playoff runs. Meanwhile, veteran quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers, now with the Steelers, and Tom Brady, whose future remains uncertain, are not to be underestimated. In terms of team performances, we highlighted the Buffalo Bills' recent road win against the Cleveland Browns, which has significant implications for their standings in the league. Several Bills players received high grades from Pro Football Focus, including Spencer Brown, Khalil Shakir, James Cook, Josh Allen, and Jackson Hawes. Additionally, 3 Bills players, Josh Allen, James Cook, and Dion Dawkins, have been named to the initial AFC Pro Bowl roster, a testament to their talent and hard work. As we head into the final stretch of the regular season, several coaches are under pressure due to their team's performances, and changes are likely on the horizon. The NFL has announced that several teams have already clinched playoff spots, while others continue to fight for wildcard berths. With multiple teams vying for a chance to win the Lombardi Trophy, the stage is set for an unforgettable postseason. We'll continue to bring you updates on the NFL playoff picture and other sports news as it unfolds. Now, for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. We begin with a tragic incident in which a helicopter crashed on the outskirts of Mogadishu, resulting in multiple fatalities. Our thoughts are with the families of the victims during this difficult time. Next, we take you to Detroit, where the Apple Developer Academy is making waves in the tech industry. With a budget of $20,000 per student, this academy is providing opportunities for people from diverse backgrounds to learn the skills they need to succeed in the tech world. We spoke with students and instructors who shared their passion and dedication to creating a better future. Finally, we're inspired by the resilience of the Somali people as they vote in their first local elections in decades. Despite the many challenges they faced, Somalians are coming together to exercise their right to vote and shape the direction of their country. We celebrate this milestone in Somalia's journey towards democracy and peace. These stories remind us of the power of human determination, community, and the importance of hope and inspiration. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Let's dive into the latest news and updates from our recent reports. First up, we explored the phenomenon of the Great Phone Detox of 2023. With many people putting down their devices and embracing a more analog lifestyle, we asked, will this trend stick, or is it just a fleeting moment? We'll continue to monitor the conversation and keep you updated on any developments. Next, we delved into the fascinating world of celebrity stage names. From Lady Gaga to Vin Diesel, we revealed the real names behind some of Hollywood's biggest stars. The use of pseudonyms raises interesting questions about identity and authenticity in the public eye, and we'll be keeping an eye on this topic as it continues to evolve. And finally, we broke the news that Strictly Come Dancing hosts Tess Daly and Claudia Winkleman will be leaving the show after this Christmas special. We've got the inside scoop on what you can expect from their final episode, including a star-studded lineup of new celebrities taking to the dance floor. While it's the end of an era for these two beloved hosts, we're excited to see what the future holds for them and for Strictly. Thanks for joining me on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we looked at the art of gift-giving in the animal kingdom, where creatures from Brazilian cuckoos to dolphins in Western Australia have been observed presenting each other with thoughtful and sustainable gifts. From nutritious snacks to protective sea sponges, these gifts serve various purposes, such as strengthening social bonds or attracting a mate. Next, we delved into the world of conservation, exploring the latest book releases that focus on environmental issues and sustainability. These books offer insights into the complexities of our ecosystem and the importance of preserving it for future generations. Lastly, we traveled to the southernmost reaches of Chile, where the Cape Forward project is underway to establish a new national park. This groundbreaking conservation effort aims to protect a fragile ecosystem, home to endangered species, while also preserving the cultural heritage of the indigenous Coscar people. These stories remind us of the beauty and diversity of our natural world, as well as the importance of protecting it for future generations. Good night! And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David at Nature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.